Welcome back to Jesters of Middle-earth, where a group of comedians try to destroy the One Ring. The Fellowgroup arrived in Rivendell and met people who seemed to know them. Guy learned that he's immortal, his father is the king of Mirkwood, and the other elves want Yolo's ring for themselves. Dell gave Tyler relationship advice about the Arwen situation before they met Denethea, daughter of the Steward of Gondor. Once Tyler assured her that he didn't want to claim any throne, Denethea spoke about her brothers, Faramir and Boromir, and their fixation on the ring. Adam, meanwhile, cornered himself into improvising the tale of his supposed escape from the Lonely Mountain. But is he clever enough to avoid exposing them all as imposters? I doubt it.
Hello.
Hey.
Whoa. You have joined us yet again at Jesters of Middle-earth. This is as close to Halloween as we could get, so we're all here in our costumes. Me, of course, as Cool Dark Helmet. I'm joined by Parappa the Rapper, the Skeleton formerly known as Dell, Wrestling's Kane, and Constantine and or Everett Fry. Also the ghost of Laura. I don't have headphones on in this helmet, so I can't hear shit. Very resonant in here, though. Impressive. Anyway, I'm taking this off now so I can hear you all.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yay.
It was me, Tom.
Whoa. Whoa.
Tom, there's another guy on here. It kind of looks like you.
Role play. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hey.
Dell, it's so good to have you back.
I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, we missed you. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Thank all of you. All of your costumes look amazing, by the way. All of you at home, your costumes unreal. The biomechanics of some of them are insane. It's good jobs all around.
Especially you.
Yeah, especially you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I wish I could say I was wearing these cool sunglasses just to be cool, but I'm having an eye issue that prevents me from looking straight into a light. So going to be cool Darth Vader over here, who we established smokes a lot of cigarettes and is just like a toxic Fonzie, you know. So that'll be me.
That's also
but welcome
costume.
back.
Toxic Fonzie.
Toxic Fonzie.
a toxic.
Oh my god.
Toxic Fonzie.
The shark jumped him. Well, let's talk turkey, y'all. Let's talk recaps. We are in it. We are in the shenanigan zone right now. So the Jesters have arrived in Rivendell after escaping the rascals, losing dear Frodo Baggins to the water horses. They have been brought in and immediately separated into kind of the groups that are waiting for them. No one recognized Dell, which is consistent with what's been happening to her so far. Also, you'll notice that her voice and character work so much better in this episode for no reason. It's so strange. It's so weird because she's been here the whole time, but here we are. I
remember everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like Alice from Resident Evil. So Dell was unrecognized, but Guy was immediately whisked away to a glade with the elves, who are all pretty chill and pretty happy to see him. They had some uncomfortable conversations about where their dead friend was buried, but otherwise, he had that with the lead elf, Winky, but the rest of them are unaware. He's discovered that he is the son of Thranduil, the king of the wood elves, and once he told the other elves that he'd found the ring, they said that we have to go find it. That's where we left Guy. Adam was greeted joyously by his father, Glowin, whose name is so hard to pronounce. Friends, it's so easy in your head. But Laura, you're giving me a look. Go ahead. You're the pronouncer of words today.
I'd just say Gloin, man.
I say Gloin too.
Gloin it
Gloin?
is.
Like groin?
Oh
Yeah, like
no,
Gloin, Ontario.
really?
That's how I said it when I was 10 years old and read Hobbit for the first time. That's how it is forever to me.
But I'm not crazy. It is glowing on paper. It's like, yeah, all right. I'm gonna try and stick to the real one so that people don't get at me.
It's probably like glowing or something. Or...
Yeah, math Twitter's already after me, and I can't have Tolkien Twitter after me as well. But he was greeted by his father, who was thrilled to see him because he had, of course, disappeared after a foolhardy mission to reclaim the ancestral home of the dwarves from the dragon Smaug, who's just chilling apparently. But good news, Adam survived, and nothing could possibly go awry from that happening. Meanwhile, Del and Tyler were greeted by the mysterious Denethea from Gondor, who was both surprised and furious to discover the presence of the last heir of Gondor returning, like some kind of king fellow to Rivendell. They have been uncomfortably welcomed into the sort of armed pavilion of the Gondorian delegation, who are very excited to learn more of the ring. Meanwhile, you've heard that Grungus Took is in Rivendell, apparently in the brothel, causing all sorts of trouble. And Yolo has gone in search of Gandalf, who is apparently also on site. Adam regaled the dwarves with tales of how all of their kinfolk died, before being challenged by his father, Gloin, to explain how he survived when all others had died. Where we last left off, Adam had been set to roll a very eventful spooky success or fearful failure. So that is where we will pick up. Del, you've been away for a little bit, for a hot sec. Is there anything you would like clarification on before we hop in?
I think I'm good. I did a little listen, so I know things that happened. I was there.
Okay.
But apparently that I'm sure not appearing in this film so far. So
All right. Shall we? Shall we do the thing? Let us return to Middle Earth. Adam, your kinfolk look at you. The mists swirl around you. And I need you to please go ahead and roll a spooky success or fearful failure to determine if they believe that you're innocent, that you did in fact somehow duck and roll nakedly out a wall and down a chute and escape Smaug, or if you are in fact a regular Grungus Took, a phrase that is still confusing to you, but one that you are quickly learning could apply to your very circumstance. Adam, please go ahead and roll.
I'll use my new dice tower.
Ooh.
2. Whoops.
And Glowing looks...
Now, hold on. Can I...
Man, it's no good.
Now, okay. Can I just want to say, can I just say something? Can I just say something? So,
let him speak.
As a improvisationalist and sketch comedian and actor, I can tell when an audience is just not having it. I've been in many situations where I think I'm doing something great and the audience is just like, what am I watching? This is really bad. Do I get a sense that something bad's about to happen?
Are you doing just an expanded, drawn out danger sense request?
But this is from real life. Like I've performed things that I thought would go great and like crickets, you know what I mean? Like, but these are violent crickets.
I like that you included your entire resume in here too. It's like this is just a LinkedIn page of an explanation.
Hire me, please. God.
Yeah. So I'm glad you raised it, Adam. It's a good school of thought. I think the challenge here is that you don't. Oh, but maybe you do. I was gonna say you don't know dwarves, right? Like you don't necessarily know, because the dwarven folk in Tolkien's lands are like very gruff even when they're happy. You know, it's like it's like that joke of like the Darth Vader meme where it's just like all of his expressions and it's just Darth Vader's helmet where it's like happy, furious, angry, like it's that same sort of situation. However, the world is adjusting to kind of like meet, like to fold you into it, which means that maybe you can recognize the tweak of a Wario mustache to know kind of how someone is reacting to something. I don't know what you're trying to get out of this other than just like a moment, but yeah, I'd say you can tell this is not going well. Particularly when your father grabs you by the shirt, by the soggy woolen armor, and just says, "I never thought my boy, my own flesh and blood, could be a Grungus took." And everyone turns and spits. Say, "But here you are. You should have stayed dead, boy." And with that, Daddy. The dwarves proceed to beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Whoa.
Gosh.
Meanwhile, back in the Gondorian delegation, Tyler and Del, you are brought in and sort of firmly sat down in front of a hearth. Now, as I mentioned, all of these folks are kind of they are treating this like a war camp. They're not. There's no like, it's not like the Glade where all the elves are like just kind of chilling and enjoying Rivendell. Like this almost feels like they have occupied enemy territory. Like there's guards outside. Also, as you get inside here, you're just hit by the smell of the place. This is just the stink of unwashed warrior bodies hits you just like a tidal wave. But also like it's a little spooky in here. But you know, you've seen like the undead, you've seen like a medieval village, but you haven't seen people just like constantly sharpening weapons, leftover kind of carcasses of feasting everywhere. It's very like Viking drinking hall in here. There's like spilt, you know, the floor is sticky. And these are some rough looking people. These aren't like, you know, the chiseled, like lightly trimmed beard folk that you would remember from a film if you could remember a film. These are like rough customers, lots of war wounds, just like worn proudly, but like horrific facial scarring. Like these folks have been through a lot. The armor is very well worn, dented, bloodied. You see like, you know, a necklace of orc ears off someone's like around their neck. Like these are rough folks who sit you down very genially as Denethea calls for music, and like a 6'6" hulking woman comes over and just like plunks down on a chair and reaches for an inexplicably blood-stained lute and begins to pluck like a discordant song. While occasionally murmuring in kind of that deep Viking throat singing like, "Death follows all." And everyone's like jamming to that, you know, but jamming in kind of a serious like, she's absolutely right kind of way. And Denethea grabs a couple of half-drunk mugs off a table, puts them down in front of the two of you, grabs a stool and just drags it across the ground uncomfortably close, puts it down. And suddenly you are very aware of the size of this woman, who seems to just be one giant constricted muscle packed into armor. And she kind of just leans forward, and with a smile that reads slightly more like a sneer, she says, "The ring. You said you'd seen it. You said you know where it was. Do you know what it does?"
Kind of. It seems to drive people crazy.
And she grins in a way that suggests maybe that boat has already sailed for her. It says, "Yeah, it drives the weak crazy, Tyler King, but not the strong. We need it. It's a great and powerful weapon. Think of all the weak minds in this damnable world. Think of what a ring of power could do if it could control those minds. It's been used against our people. I don't know how much of our history you remember since you grew up in this soft," and she like gestures to the room that is very much no longer a soft, nice room, growing up amongst these soft immortals with their sweet songs and their gentle breads and their tales of sailing across the sea to somewhere better. But for those of us who were raised in the muck and the shit of this place, you know that there are weak and feeble minds all about. And the Dark Lord, he knows how to use those. He's used them against us. The orcs, the goblins, the lesser men, his damnable riders. But if we had those powers, think what we could do to him. Think of the army we could raise to march on Mordor. Think of the lives that could be saved, and maybe the people that you abandoned in your youth to come here and live under the auspices of an elven lord, to court his fair daughter, and leave the rest of us to toil against an unending wave of horrors. Think of what we could do for future generations. They could grow up to be soft like you. Wouldn't that be the dream?
Yes?
Correct answer, Tyler King. Now, where's the fucking ring?
I don't have it. It's not for me to have.
And she just like ever so casually pulls out a dagger and jams it into Dell's leg.
Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You want to try that again?
I don't have it. I don't know what you... I can't just make it appear.
What do you think, Dell, who's part of it?
What?
You take 1 point of damage as she twists the knife slightly.
Look.
Does he speak the truth?
Yeah, this is no. I mean, he can't have. No, it's not a thing. Oh,
And
I
where is
can't.
it?
I don't have it. I can go get it. We can go get it right now. If you let us go, we
get
can
it
go
right now. She pulls the knife out and gestures to the lute player, who sighs mid chorus and just like puts the lute down and comes over, leans over and just says, "Yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit," and just like grabs a filthy rag off a table and binds it around your leg.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She pats you on the shoulder and says, "Scars give you character. Don't worry about it." And then she goes back to her lute.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're going.
No, hang on. One of you can go. I don't want both of you running off, tail between your legs, to go talk to your Elrond and go flapping your gums about things being dark here. We need that ring now. I don't want to brook any conversation about it. My brother disappeared looking for that fucking ring. My other brother is plagued by horrible dreams about it. Me, I've seen a couple, but my dreams tend to be somewhat darker in character, and as a result, I'm not as bothered by it. We need that ring now, so I'm going to keep your friend Dell, who's part of it, right here, Your Highness. And should you not return with a ring, well, there's plenty of room on the teeth necklaces around this room that can easily be filled by your friend here.
Hey, no, not teeth. That's no.
No.
Tyler.
Yeah, no. Like you clearly have some understanding of the dichotomy of how you live versus how other people live and how harsh this is. Look at that. That person's wearing ears over there. There are no guarantees here that Dell is safe with you.
No
People are wearing people for decoration.
We're wearing the enemies of mankind as decoration.
Are we your enemies?
You see, that's a very good question. You're the heir to the throne, and yet you've been missing for years. No one knows where you've been or what you've been doing. You've been suffering. You've been off fucking somewhere. And you, she points out, she's like, I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Thanks.
She's my friend. My being around here is a problem for you? Because I'm an heir? I'll leave.
My brothers have been keeping the throne of Gondor safe.
Great.
We deserve it. We deserve to rule.
Sounds good. Seconded. What the fuck ever? Can we go?
Wait, you're abdicating the throne.
I don't know what that is. I don't. If I accidentally sat in the throne, I'm standing up out of it. I'm sorry about your throne.
Okay, hang on. This kind of changes things for me. So you're saying that you have no interest in ruling, despite your noble heritage.
She's bleeding.
No, she's tied. What? That's just
that doesn't do anything.
It's the finest
I'm holding
field
it
medicine.
too.
Look, All she needs to do is sleep in one of these fine elven beds for a night, and all of her wounds will heal. Although I don't know about that. And she kind of like points to the dark markings up your neck. She's like, don't know about that one. That one looks pretty bad. But the leg thing,
for that too.
people heal easy here. So she'll be fine. I'm simply proving a point. You seem confused.
I don't think it's clear to me what your point is. Don't try to make it again. Just use words.
Can you give me a persuasion check?
I am listening, Dennis.
She doesn't do a lot of talking.
Like, take both of her hands in my hands. It's just like, I am listening. What would you like me to understand? I'm rolling persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck! I'm not listening that hard. Persuasion. That's a 4.
4. You go to reach for her hands, and like that weird slap game, she just like pops around yours, grabs them, and just proceeds to squeeze. And it's just like a vice grip on both your mitts.
Ow!
And she says, "It would seem you're coming in with a lot less knowledge than I thought you'd be. So let me set the record straight here. You and your kin are due a throne because of someone who died a long time ago being a right asshole.
Ow.
My people have been keeping the throne safe against a tide of darkness you can't even fathom."
I'm gonna start crying. I'm crying. I'm crying.
I'm gonna try to punch this lady.
All right, do it. Go ahead and roll up the attack, please.
Roll the 5.
You throw just a perfect cross, and you feel bones crunch in your hand. They don't break, but it hurts so much against her jaw, which she just tenses as you hit her. And she just sort of like turns slightly to you and goes, "Nice." And releases the crying Tyler's hands, and legitimately doesn't looks almost afraid, and she legitimately doesn't understand what's happening here.
What the fuck, Denethea?
I come from a hard place. Our lives are nothing but misery and fighting. So that's the only language I speak. Now this one, she points at Dutch, like, I understand her. That made sense to me. What did they do to you? Why are you like this? We always thought you'd come back with that glorious broken sword reforged and demand the throne back and lead us against the horrors of the Dark Lord. And here you are crying because I gave you a firm handshake.
Well, the sword's still broken, and you seem kind of pissed off that I was back. Like, me being around kind of ruined things for you. I'm happy not to like have anything to do with you.
Well, I'm afraid our fates are somewhat more entwined than that, but I tell you what. You get that ring for Gondor. You get it into my hands. I will lead the armies against the Dark Lord. I will reclaim these lands. I will sit upon his throne in Mordor, claim it for Gondor, claim it for the humans of Middle-earth. And you will bend the knee to me. And then you can carry on your merry way and go back to your soft songs and lovemaking here with your little pretty elven lady. And I will forge a new future for this world.
Yeah, great.
Good.
Super.
She reaches out her hand and says, "Do you swear it? Words have meaning here. Do you truly mean this?"
Oh my God. Words have meaning. Words have meaning here. Right. The internet, Y2K, cell phones. Do you know what a cell phone is? Here, look at this. And I pull out my health card, and it's plastic, and it has my perfect visage on it. Like, hey, look at that. What do you think of that?
It's an uncanny likeness of you. Did you?
Yeah.
Is this? Do the elves make these? What madness is this?
I'm playing a hunch here. Yeah, madness, right? Yeah, I'm playing a hunch here, Del. Just like non storybook stuff.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What do you think
And
of
the
that?
back's like, the dark tongue! They speak the dark tongue!
Yeah, words have power here. Yeah, bazinga.
Oh,
I point to one of them. I say, bazinga on you.
And they shy away in a full like in like movies and stuff when someone like fires a gun and it just has a little bang thing. It's like a full leap back. And Denethea says, "What do you mean by all of this? I thought we had an accord."
Yeah. Well,
I understand. You have the magics. You are a wizard or something. I understand.
Right. Yeah.
You said you don't want the throne. I don't mean either of you ill. I just need to save my people.
Well, you're bad.
Hundreds have died since we started this conversation. You understand that?
I don't. But your diplomacy.
I am telling you, hundreds have died since we started this conversation.
Okay.
hundreds more will die if you make Tyler mad.
Yeah.
He'll curse a pox on you. So like, don't piss him off for you to do worse.
Your old deception check.
Can I help?
Sure, you can get a.
I'll point at another one and say, Shazbot.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6. Admittedly, I feel like Shazbot's probably the name of like a middling goblin
I
commander.
can't roll for shit. It's an 8.
+2 for my.
These are great rolls, guys. You've helped so much, and I can't wait to tell you what happens after this commercial break.
Oh man.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Del and Tyler, your attempts at explanation have gone poorly, and the fine people of Gondor begin to close in around you.
Okay, Jesus.
At which point the door behind you blows open, and a figure stands there, lit dramatically by the sunlight from beyond, dressed in a simple threadbare cloak, carrying a huge staff, a hat upon his head, and in a booming voice says, "If you fools do not recognize the magic of wizards, then you are no hope for humanity. Leave my apprentice and this man alone. You too," Gandalf says, extending his hand. "Come with me." And Yolo's like, "Yeah!"
Yolo's here also.
Meanwhile, back in the Elvish Glade, Winky is imploring you, Guy, to explain where the ring is and how we can get it. He says, "My lord, many will seek the power of the ring for themselves, but you must understand, it has not gone tremendously well when the other races have had access to the rings. The dwarven kings were driven to greed and a consumption of gold. It made them short-sighted and focused on the wrong things as the powers of darkness grew, and the humans just turn into servants of the Dark Lord like very easily. So whatever happens in the next little while, you must secure the ring for us. Only the elven folk have the strength, the fortitude to wield the ring safely. And my lord, that must be you until we can get it to your father. Or perhaps to Lady Galadriel. She might know what to do with it as well. But you cannot allow the humans or the dwarves or anyone else who might show up. Those are really the only two I can imagine. But, I mean, what, are hobbits going to show up? I doubt it. So just, please, can you do that for us, for your people, for all of Middle-earth?
So I think the thing about that is that, like, we're supposed to destroy the ring.
What?
Yeah, I spoke with Gandalf. He was a moth, and he said,
Gandalf.
"Yeah, man,
She's been missing." Last we heard, he had traveled to Isengard to consult Saruman the White, but he has not been heard of. You spoke to him? He's okay? And everyone's like,
spoke
oh,
to his
good, Gandalf's fine.
Yeah, I spoke to his echo, like that's in a moth.
Strange magics beyond even elven knowledge.
Yeah, but I also talked with some other guy that told us to meet up with like Gandalf. I forget what was his name. Oh gosh, not his. I should go by his alias because his real name's J.R. Tolkien.
And immediately, Guy, the trees shake as you say that. The leaves turn brown, dead, and fall from the trees. The elves stagger a little bit as though there's been an earthquake, and Winky coughs up blood.
What?
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay, right. I definitely will not say that name. Sorry.
My lord.
Fuck me.
I don't feel so well. I blacked out for a moment. Are you okay? He says, blood dripping from his chin.
I'm okay, my friend. And
one of the elves just starts crying.
Oh no! Don't cry. Everything's fine. Look, I'll take the ring. I'll consult with Gandalf. Well, I can't because he's a moth. Well, I'm gonna take the ring when I find it because it's with a friend and a friend who we can trust. That guy died actually. He was pulled down the river.
What?
Shit. Look, trust me, man. I'll get the ring, but I don't think I should be giving it to like one group, even though we're cool. We have to destroy the ring.
Can you roll a persuasion check, please?
Yeah, man. Whoa. Okay. Let's see here. What is that? Sorry, let me add my thingamajig to it. That is going to be 11.
And Winky smiles through bloody teeth and says, "We must do what you think is right, of course." Meanwhile, Adam, can you roll me a Constitution save?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Come on, Constitution. Whoa, that's +5 Constitution. Okay.
All right.
Come on, baby. 9.
Oh man.
You're worst.
Yeah, you can tell that they're roughing you up. They're not intending to like drop you, but you do still lose half of your remaining health.
Whoa. Half.
Yeah, it would have been a quarter if you passed the con save, but sadly.
What's half of 13? 7?
I'll be nice and say 6. They're not really trying to hurt you that much, but you are just wearing
noogies and
yeah, you're wearing a well, like they play harder than most, you know. So as that is all occurring, your Glowin is standing, arms crossed, looking sternly down at you with just great disappointment in his eyes. And you can tell he's a little uncomfortable with this, but is also just so deeply disappointed that you abandoned your fellows in order to, I don't know, escape with gold, seemingly. But the door opens behind him just as this is happening, and a dwarf enters, like pulling up his pants and trying to cinch them. He's clearly run here with his butt out. Like he's just like run down the street with his pants like kind of around his ankles, pulling them up. He's like, everyone listen. Wow. I can't explain how I know this because I wasn't there, but Grungus fucking Took is in the brothel here. And everyone's like, he's here? Grungus is here. They all spit. And he says, yeah, that's what we should be upset about, as he like cinches his belt. And Glowin says, that traitorous, no good hobbit, I need to speak with him immediately. And he grabs you by the scruff of the neck and he says, you come with me. We'll see if there's a chance for you to redeem yourself in this place. And the dwarves grab weapons and begin to march out into Rivendell.
Am I getting dragged behind?
Yeah, you're being dragged along. But the good news is the rest of the dwarves seem to have just like forgotten you exist at the mention of Brungus. Meanwhile, back at outside of the Gondorian pavilion, a tall elderly man is kind of hustling you away, Tyler and Dell. He's very tall. He's got sort of a large bulbous nose, big gray hat, long gray traveling cloak, as I said. And his face is completely hairless. He is just like there's no eyebrows, there's no beard. Ew. His face is very red, and kind of like it looks like kind of angry red. And Yolo is kind of nipping at his ankles like a little excited puppy, but he is ignoring him as he kind of like hustles you just a little ways away, and turns back and says, "Bastard daughter of the Steward of Gondor, I will have words with you soon. You remain with your fellows while I speak to these two. Do not test a wizard's patience, Denethea. For my rage is great and my powers greater." And she's like, "Of course, Gandalf, do what you think is best. But we do have business with these two eventually at your leisure, sir." And she does the world's most awkward courtly bow. Like just it looks like a mannequin who came to life for 28 seconds and fails at like moving, just like awkward, not great at. And he's just like, Gandalf just gives her a withering stare, turns around and says, "Now, the two of you, I must desperately know as quickly as possible. Who are you and why do you have such strange things? Can you truly cast poxes?"
Oh.
I'm like wiping tears from my eyes, like, no.
She stabbed me in the leg.
Yeah, she stabbed my friend in the leg. This place is crazy.
Yeah,
Your wounds will be made whole soon. And you, there is something, he looks first at Tyler and says, "There's something familiar of you. Yolo took. You did not tell me that you traveled with Tyler, heir to the throne of Gondor.
Oh.
My old lost friend." He puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "Nor did you tell me you traveled with someone who has access to magic. I recall seeing your frosted tips in a dark place. I called out to you. Did you hear me?"
Oh, so there isn't a god. Was that you asking who I was?
He smiles and says, "Trust me, my young friend, there are gods in this world, but I am not one of them. I am but a definitely, totally normal human and a wizard. And to you, I hope to be a friend. My name is Gandalf the Grey, and it would seem we need to put a bit of distance between us and the long-suffering soldiers of Gondor. Please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yolo says you traveled here with some others. Let us collect them and make our way to Elrond. I believe he wishes to speak to all of you."
Okay,
And then he
good.
looks around and says, "Oh, but is there not a hobbit with you? Another one? A kind one? Not that you're not kind, of course, Yolo." Yolo goes, "Oh, yeah. Oh. Gandalf, it was so bad. All my stuff got sucked away down a river with Frodo. You know those shoes I collect because I think they're kind of fun and weird that all you people wear them? They were in there. And like my best blanket and like one of my favorite shirts." And Gandalf says, "But what of Frodo?" He says, "Oh yeah, I don't know. He's there too. He was stuck to the bag and the bag's gone. So I guess he's gone too." And Gandalf reaches back like with his hand as though to slap him, and then just slowly clenches his hand into a fist. It trembles and he lowers it. "I have lived long enough to have many regrets in my long life, Yolo took. But perhaps the greatest of them is when I chose to speak to your accursed father. Instead of that, poor, lost hobbit's sweet uncle. May he rest in peace. Now, show me to the rest of your band before any more of them get lost due to your carelessness. Also, you're a hobbit, man. What are you doing with shoes? And Yolo's like, I just think they're neat, and they make their way down. And so it is that, Guy, you and the elves are kind of making your way out of the now very autumnal glade full of dead leaves as a bunch of dwarves drag Adam down the street, and a mysteriously hairless Gandalf the Wizard escorts Yolo, Tyler, and Dell in search of all of you. And we will find out what happens when the band is put back together after this commercial break.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Tyler and Dell, you are being ushered by Gandalf to find your compatriots towards where Gandalf knows the dwarves are hanging out, when an angry mob appears, not unlike in the mid-good years of The Simpsons, when an angry mob would just appear kind of out of nowhere for a few seasons all the time. Sure. A bunch of dwarves just like storming with weapons up through the streets. And in front of them, you see Glowin dragging Adam, who looks like he's been mugged. Just dragging him along by the beard at this point. And do you say anything, or do you wait and see what Gandalf does?
Adam.
Yeah, I would say Gandalf. That guy there. He's our friend. He came here with us. I sound like such a child. Gandalf, that one. Get him. Oh, please.
Help him, Gandalf.
Gandalf, please.
My old friend, I may have no children of my own, but as I understand it, dragging one's son by the beard is frowned upon as a form of parentage. And at that, Glowin stops, like just does a full like Looney Tunes, like his heels go up and he like scrapes to a stop, and all the dwarves smash them out, all the way back. And he turns and he smiles, but it's a sad smile at Gandalf, who's also smiling sadly at him with his beardless face.
That's so weird.
And Glowin says, well, normally I don't take parenting advice from tall, bald men, but in this case, I suppose, given our long history, I shall. When he releases your beard, Adam, and you kind of stumble to the ground. He says, it would seem that the traitor is here, Gandalf. He had the audacity to crawl back out of his hobbit hole and come here. He's hanging out, having fun, drinking, causing trouble in a brothel as though he didn't get Thorin and so many of the others killed. Like he didn't abandon us. And Gandalf smiles sadly and says, yes, Grongustuk has much to answer for, but he shall not answer to you, Glowin. He shall answer to Elrond, as shall the rest of us. And he like glowers at all the dwarves. Says, including your wayward son. You may tell me of what he has done on our way to the council, but for now, stay your hand. I shall go with Grungus's prodigal son here, drag him by the ear if I must, and meet you at the council. But there shall be no violence here in the last homely house. Rivendell is a place of peace and respite, not of brawling. And Glowin looks a little sheepish, a little bashful. He's got a little bit of a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs thing going on. He's going to kick in his little foot. He says, You're right, of course. And all the dwarves like, wah, 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 wah. And he says, but rest assured, my friend, all bills are coming due, and all accounts will be balanced and settled this day. Clowen says, if you say so, Gandalf. And he, wipes a quick tear, says, but it wouldn't be the first time you've made a big promise, and it wouldn't be the first time you broke your word, would it? Come on, son, get yourself cleaned up. We got to go talk to a highfalutin elf.
Yes,
and with that, he kind of ushers you towards Gandalf, Tyler, and Dell, and gestures to the rest of the dwarves to follow him towards the council chambers. And Gandalf is over there talking to them and ushering them forward. So you guys have a moment alone. Yolo's still there, of course, but
Okay, I'm not following them. I'm with Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm rubbing my body, my bruised body.
Gosh.
Oh,
You got beat up too.
well, my dad beat me up.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You want a hug?
Maybe you could just pat me on the head. I'm pretty bruised.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll give him a little head pat.
No.
I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Yeah, I kind of panicked. He was telling me, they asked me about some dragon, and I, instead of just, saying I didn't know, I winged it, and boy, did that go bad.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked.
Tell you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big, strong lady stabbed me in the leg. It would have been kind of cool if not for the violence,
That's a dirty rag. You want some mud to kind of cover that with?
Everyone just tells me I should go to sleep or something, so I guess I'll
I
do
feel
that
like
after.
when you're losing blood, going to sleep is the last thing you should do. But everyone's go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's magic. Go to sleep. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I can go for some magic.
It has worked. It has worked for us before, where we feel. Although we also transformed a bunch of us after sleeping as well. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I had my wrists crushed, and I was threatened for being a king or the heir to a throne.
Oh,
This guy that I am here is he's in a whole bunch of trouble.
Confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
I am not making any friends except you guys, basically. And Gandalf seems to like me, which I think is good.
Oh, wait, that's Gandalf?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Gandalf.
Oh, that's the guy we're looking for.
That's the guy. So that's good that he's here.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I reference my drawing I have? Because the drawing had him with a beard, right?
it did.
Now, hold on, everybody. Look at this. This has the Gandalf with a beard.
Oh. Maybe
We sure that's Gandalf?
Did he shave?
everybody else seems to call him Gandalf.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Maybe he shaved. His face was looking a little red, a little raw, maybe. Maybe just very recently shaved. I don't know.
No, I
kinda-
mean he's definitely magic because he recognized me from when I died and then talked to him and thought he was God. So
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Somebody talked to you when you were dead?
yeah, I heard a voice in the darkness calling out to me.
Oh, wow.
But apparently it was Gandalf, which is crazy. So I don't know how he
Well, I
did
mean,
that.
That's magic, I
Maybe.
guess.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
At which point, Gandalf wanders back over, says, now, I believe we are short an elf.
Yeah, our friend Guy.
We must find him, and quickly. I must speak with all of you before the council
Okay.
commences.
Some people call him Lord Guy. I don't know if that'll help.
That
Do you know where he went?
does not.
Kind of
Please,
a big
this
shot
way.
elf.
So he starts to lead you towards the glade, at which point a bunch of elves come wandering out, floating practically as they step lightly, with Guy, hair beautifully combed back now and looking just like he rolled out of a spa. The rest of the elves look a little worse for wear though. Then they all kind of come striding forward. Guy, would you point out Yolo took to them?
No.
And
Oh, hey
Gandalf-
guys.
Oh.
Oh, boy, you got to be an elf. They take care of you really well.
Oh, Wow.
Yeah.
you
Oh my
look
God,
doing
you
all
look
right.
horrible. What? Del, are
Yeah.
you okay?
Adam got beat up and I got stabbed and Tyler's wrists were crushed, but glad the elves were nice. Should we
Oh.
just hang out with the elves instead?
That sounds
Yeah,
great. I don't think I can
hold
go
on.
back
Pretty
there.
good,
They
yeah.
seem to be mad at me.
Winky,
Yes, my
Winky,
lord.
sir. Hi. Yeah. Would we be able to heal these nice people? These are some of my friends.
An evening of rest here in Rivendell will heal their wounds. Rest assured, my lord.
All right. Is there anything like in the interim though? Because like they're kind of.
Yeah, do you have some of that jabu bread or whatever you called it?
Jimbo bread?
Jimbo bread.
Jimbo bread. Do you have any more Jimbo bread?
Do you mean Lombus bread?
Lom.
We were eating Jimbo bread.
Yeah.
We have no Jimbo
I called
bread.
it
I'm
Jimbo
sorry. But again, you just tough it out and the rest will help.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Gandalf just kind of gestures, like pushes them aside a little bit and says, I believe I can assist with that, but this is your friend Guy, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Friend elves, I must speak with your lord briefly. As you know, I go back a long way with both your kind and his father, so I would appreciate a moment alone. We shall meet you at the council momentarily. And Winky says, my lord, are you okay going with the strange hairless wizard?
Oh yeah. No, don't worry about it. But thank you for your concern.
You're welcome. We shall get cleaned up and presentable before we arrive at the chamber. I hear there are dwarves in attendance, and we wouldn't want them to think poorly of us. They glower at him.
Whoa.
And then they make their way away. All of them just glowering slightly at Adam as they pass. It's very like mean kids in high school.
At least they're not hitting me.
Hey, you're Gandalf, right?
Yes, Gandalf the Grey. And you,
I knew it. Oh, I'm Guy.
Guy.
You talked to me through the bug.
Oh,
I could hear your voice. It sounds.
Guy, I recorded that message in the eye of the moth. I could not hear you, but I am glad to have found one as stalwart and valuable as you. But listen, now that we are alone, let's cut through the nonsense, shall we?
That would be
None of you are meant to be here.
Oh, this
None
is
of
magic.
you are who you
Say
see.
that again.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Bang on.
Do you know the guy? If I say Tom Bombadil,
Don't.
I know
Okay.
Tom Bombadil, yes, of course.
And the
Ancient,
other one?
powerful, batty as a sack filled with bats.
Right.
do you know his other name?
Tom
J.R.R.
Bombadil has
Tolkien,
gone
that was,
by.
I think.
And the world around you shakes,
Oh,
trembles. Gandalf
Whoa.
clutches his chest, drops
no.
on one knee,
Oh shit.
and
What
then
the-
staggers up, blood leaking from the corners of his eyes. His
oh no.
ears.
Oh no.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
nobody say the name.
Okay.
What?
well,
Say what? Say what?
I am
Don't
not
say.
familiar with that name, but I do know of it. I have read it, you see. I have determined something is strange, something is awry in this world, because none of you are who you seem to be, for you
Yeah.
should have been these. And he reaches into a pocket and pulls out a DVD case
Oh,
on which Frodo Baggins, surrounded by heroes, holds out a ring, and above him are written the words, "The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring."
I've never seen this movie before in my life.
And
That's
that,
not the extended edition.
dear friend, is exactly the problem. And that's where we'll leave this episode.
What?
This episode of Jesters of Middle-earth features the voices of Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside lore master Tom McGee. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Middle-earth's artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dmitry Torres, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's DUMBDUMBDICE.com/JOIN. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anticore 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes Bud of improvisational comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Derek Wintenberg, Optimus Omega, Laura, the Workaholic Mr. V, LMX, David Friend of New Haven, Emilio and Minions, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.